Hey Anmol, Daphne here. How are you? I'm feeling bad because I wrote back to you last night and I said, listen, the deal is you have to send in two essays at once, which you know because we have said that before and you have done that before. But I know your exam is tomorrow and you did ask me to have a look. So, exceptionally, I will have a look at one essay on its own. Okay, so here we go. You've done a really good essay, so well done here. Really good. So this is about whether people should spend a lot of money on tickets to go to a sporting event. Is this a good or bad idea? And what's your opinion? Okay, so you're going to argue both sides. You're going to give me your opinion, and you're going to tell me how much you think this is a good idea or not. So there's an awful lot in this title, but you get it. So nowadays, I think the correct spelling is nowadays. It doesn't matter too much, but some dictionaries prefer that. There's an increasing trend among people to spend a lot of money on buying tickets for sporting events and cultural shows. Now, I'm just trying to change this a bit because it's in the title. So why don't we go specifically rugby, football, or other sports matches, or pop concerts, or something like that? Just to say and show the examiner you understand what this means. Okay? Watch out for the prepositions here. Tickets for. Some people think this is a positive development and should be encouraged. You don't need to have it there. You can, but it's fine. You don't have to. Whereas, join this together with a nice connecting word. Others disagree with this. From my point of view, these events are an enriching experience and this essay will shed some light on points. Okay, yes, that's okay. I mean, otherwise stick to the algorithm. Yeah, this essay will shed some light on this, using examples from, okay, using examples from, well, actually, you've used personal examples, haven't you? Okay, all right, in light on points. I think it is okay to throw in an example which is not necessarily true. I think it just makes your essay almost a bit more factual and a bit more academic. I'm nervous about using personal examples. So I think this is why Ben suggests, a recent study by Oxford University said that people spent 10% of their income on such events or something like that. So anyway, paragraph 1. Some people believe that in order to, you've put that for them to attend. I think you should have, in order to attend either a cultural or sporting event. So here, I think you need to be more specific. What do you mean? A lot of money would have to be spent, okay, not only on tickets, but also on other trip necessities, such as transport. I prefer transport rather than transportation, accommodation, and food, comma, especially if the event is held right away from their country. You can just simply put overseas. Yeah, I would just use the one word overseas instead of that. Very good point there. These people are of the opinion that this money, so the money referred back to there, could instead be invested on or spent on other things that are worthier, I'd go, of more value now or in the future. Yeah, such as, keep it going, join your sentences together, gold or property. Okay, I mean, realistically, we're talking about sort of, if you're talking about a football match, you might be talking about $100 for each ticket. You're not going to put $100 in gold. I know if you're talking about going to Russia later on, that is a very different deal. But I think your example here should be a little bit more in proportion to the kind of cost you're looking at, maybe. Whereas these arguments may sound logical, I believe that these people are ignorant or less informed. Okay, ignorant, be careful. You can't say people are ignorant, it's rude. Or are ignoring, you could say, are ignoring the benefits of. That's a bit softer. The benefits, or ignoring the plethora of benefits that come from. Ignorant is ruder than ignoring. Okay, that's fine. Good paragraph, nice points. Now, to begin with, because you'd have to begin with here, you're not beginning. but you're giving me the benefits. Okay. So we're going to list the benefits. Oh, you don't want to do go there is no doubt that. Yeah? There is no doubt that attending sporting events is, instead of great, let's get a high level word in here. Great is not very academic for this kind of exam. Is a important, crucial, something like that. A bit of a high level word. To take time off work and relax. Okay. Sporting events. Join it together here because sporting cultural events attract people from different religious and cultural backgrounds. Good. Thereby offering the opportunity to make new friends and build relationships. Really interesting. Now, as a matter of fact, I am, as I say, very cautious about using a personal example. Okay, so you could say, many people are currently saving or currently making arrangements to attend the World Cup soccer in Russia next summer. Okay, so just say many people instead of I. But wow, how exciting, and have an amazing time. Okay, such an event offers not only the opportunity. You want to kind of reinforce this. Okay, in Russia this summer, where people can meet. Which gives an amazing opportunity to understand different cultures. Yeah, just reinforce that. You've said it here, but I wonder if you can just say it a tiny bit more. If you think it's too much, then don't. Stick with that. So this event has been proven over the past years. Okay, sorry, this is good. No, that shouldn't be highlighted. You're good here, and you're fine. Actually, this is the example we want. To be one of the most fascinating, inspiring, and well-organised sporting events around the globe. Therefore, there is no doubt that therefore it is undeniable that money spent on such an event will have innumerable benefits, or has a huge amount of advantages, something like that. In conclusion, contrary to a lot of people think, spending a lot of money, hang on, careful, of lot of, let's upgrade that. Many people, a substantial amount of money is not a waste. In my opinion, it's an exciting new trend, and people should balance, or should rationalize the enormous benefits compared to the apparent high cost. Okay, and that just rounds up that conclusion. Really nicely done, well done. You've very much chosen to talk about sporting events. I've put in here cultural. I think you should mention cultural at some point as well. Just in, just a few things, so you're not just talking about football. So you're talking about here cultural, such as museums. Just give me another example there as well to develop it better. On the whole, I think you're doing really well. My tip before your exam is just try and upgrade your vocabulary a tiny bit. So, example here, held away from their locality. Just give me the word global, and just try and avoid things like great, which is, you won't get marks for that because it's not high level enough. A lot of that sort of thing. Every time if you see yourself writing this, think of another word. Okay, but really good luck. Well done. You've worked hard, and I really hope you get a good paper tomorrow. Well done.